Welcome guys to my channel. So today I'll be showing people how to install or design a charity or NGO website using WordPress. Now when you install newly your WordPress, this is the look, this is the feel. It is going to appear like this. So the first thing we are going to do is what I call cleaning. We'll go to dashboard by your left here, click on dashboard. Now you see a lot of things pop up here which are not necessary. Makes the whole thing look not neat for me. So what I do is, you see up where the right screen option by your top right, you click and then you unclick all these things in the boxes and you see them disappear. Now it looks better. Then the next thing is we go to settings and try to do some settings. You first click on general. You can walk yourself through all these settings. It is okay. Now you enter your site title, you enter your tagline. A tagline is a kind of a very short, I mean a very short description of what your website is all about. And then you come down and then save the changes. Now you can go through writing, go through them and see how they look like. They are not really important to me. And then you can go through reading, click on discussion. Now on discussion here, I would like to select some things like you can read through again and see if it is helpful to you. Then you check it, you see if it is useful. You check it, like you see for this one, other comment settings where they write close comment when post is how many days old, because this is not a blog, this is like an NGO website. I'll try to limit as much as comment, because for me I do not want, but if you want you can leave it. Automatically close old comments, yeah, when they are one. And then we'll go down and then we save these changes. You can go to media, you can walk yourself through them, they are explanatory. I don't need that. Then I'll go to permalinks. Permalinks, naturally sometimes you can see them on plain and all of that, but I advise you always click on post names such that when you search for something up here, for instance this is the website, when you search for it, when you go to, let's say, blog, it is going to show up slash blog or slash home, something like that. So we click on the name and then we'll save changes. Now let me show you how this website looks. This is the look and feel, the front end, where your visitors are seeing what they are viewing. This is how it looks like. So now we are done with settings, we are done with cleaning. So the next thing, because this is an NGO website, I want us to work with a Blocksy theme. So we'll go to appearance, click on themes. Now you already have 3 default themes, but then this first theme 2025, this is the theme, see active here, this is the theme that is active here, and you can see this is the theme 2025. So it is telling you that this is the theme that is active, and we don't need these themes because we are going to use Blocksy theme. So what we are going to do is we are going to delete all these themes. How are you going to delete them? Click on the theme and then you see delete here on red. Click on the delete, click OK. You go to the next theme, which is 2024. Click on the theme, brings you with these options, live, active and delete. You click on delete, click on OK. Now when you delete, make sure you always leave one thing, because that is the thing that is controlling this visitors look, the front end of your website. So what you're going to do is we'll go back and then on top where they write add thing, you click on add thing and then we'll search for Blocksy. Blocksy is spelled Blocksy, and this is the theme. Now click on install theme. Once it is installed, click on activate, and once the theme is activated, let us see how it is going to look this side. Now you see the thing is active. The look and feel has changed. So we'll go back. Now what we want to do now is to install the plugins that are going to support this uh, this theme. Now the plugins, you go click on plugins by your left hand side, and then you click here, you click on plugins, and then you click up here, you see add plugins. Before you add plugin, because we installed Blocksy plugin, look at the instructions here. You say thanks for installing Blocksy, you rock. We strongly recommend you activate the Blocksy companion plugin. This way you will access a custom extension, demo template, and many other awesome features. Now this is one good thing about this instructions. It has already given us one of the plugins that we need, that is necessary. We don't need to go searching for plugins up and down. Automatically we have a Blocksy companion, so you can either click here to install it, or we can go to add plugin, click on add plugins, and then we'll begin to add plugins. Now the first plugin we'll need is Elementor. We need Elementor. So this Elementor website page builder, we'll install it, and then we will activate it. After installing, we'll activate it. Now once you activate it, you can sign in. It is good, but if you don't want, you can still come back, and then we'll install another plugin, which is the Blocksy companion that we're talking about. The Blocksy companion. Now look for Blocksy companion and then install. In this case, you don't need a starter template. Sorry, the spelling was wrong. 2p, just a p. Blocksy companion. Now this is it. Install it. This one with b, white b. Install it. When it is done, we activate it. Now once you're done activating it, what we are going to do is, it has brought us to this phase. Now what we are going to do here is, this is where we are going to select our template that we are going to use in order to make our website look beautiful. So we'll click on starter sites. The next one here, click on starter sites, and to show you different templates and that you can import. There are so many depending on what you are designing, but for this we are working with charity website. So we'll type look for charity here. So once you click on charity, there's only one template. Let's try NGO and see. NGO, actually nothing like NGO. And then note, some of these themes could come with something like PRO here. It is telling you that they are they are premium. You need to pay for them. So we'll go back to our charity, and then we'll click on import here. Once you click on, sometimes some people will say, how about if you want to see how the theme looks like, what are you going to do? If you want to see, look at preview, click on preview, and they show you exactly what you are importing. This is exactly what we are importing, you see. So once you are done, you go back, and then you click on import. It will ask you whether you want to design this with Gutenberg, Breezy, or Elementor. I always work with Elementor, and I advise you do same. So you click on Elementor, click on next. It will kick everything that you need, the option, the widgets, the content, which are very important, because without the content it will look somehow just colors and pictures. You need to write something as well. So click on next. Now it says, why installing the following plugins are required for this starter site in order to work properly. The WP forms, that's the contact form, and then the Elementor. Now this Elementor is not tick, reason being we already installed Elementor, remember. So all we're going to do is click on install. Now the installation is going on. It's going to take less than a minute to install. Let's say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kind of seconds. And we are on 100. It is done. Now let's see what our website. You can either click here to visit your site, or we can come here, Control R to refresh. And boom, this is what our website looks like. You can also check it. You want to see if it's really okay, go to your incognito and type your domain. You see, when it works on incognito, you are good to go. Now, because our website is active, all we will need to do now is we need to update these things. This is not what we need. We need to change the logo, rearrange it, do whatever we want to do, adjust, make this, make that, all of that. So because of that, we need to go back to our back end of this website. And then we'll go to back end. Is either you click on customize here, it take you directly to where you are going to adjust your logos and adjust all of that. Or you come to appearance by your left hand side here. You click on appearance, and then you go to customize. Now it loads to this place. Now every adjustment you want to make is here already. So the first thing is you start with general. Click on general. Now what I want to do is, you see the layout, the entry content and all of this. You can go through them and make adjustment. Like for layout, you see the layout is okay, so we don't want to really touch anything on the layout. The buttons, they are okay, we want the buttons to remain like that. You see, when you hover on buttons, it doesn't really do anything. So if you want on buttons, you can open your hover effect and then add colors and all of that if it is necessary for you. Now you click on breadcrumbs and you can just go through all of these things. It will give you a long way. Now we'll go to header. On header, this is our header here. You see our header home, more, this volunteer more. That is what we call, those are our menus. So on our header, these are the menus. We might not need all these menus because some of them are not necessary. But then the first thing I want us to change is the logo. Now how are you going to change logo? You come to header, click on header. To give you this option by your left hand side, you scroll down, you see logo. Click on logo. Now once you click on logo, or you can come here by your right, you see socials, menu 1, logo, menu 2 button. Click on logo, it will appear. Now this first logo here, we are going to change it to our, or upload a new file that we are going to use. Just a minute. And boom, is logo. Now we're going to select. Now if you notice, I filled in some things here. Now this alternative text is, in case there is no network, it doesn't load, you see what the image that is there, and then the title. All these things are for optimization sake, so it is good you fill them, and then you select, and then you see logo is updated. We'll go to transparent logo. These are transparent logo here, the hook. Then we'll change it to this. Don't worry, it will take effects after I publish it. We change our, sorry, these are sticky logo. It's not transparent. They're all going to take effect. Just a minute, and then this is it. This is it. And then you click on publish. So once we publish, you see our human life is here. Our human life is there. And if this is not maybe big enough, you can go down here and increase the logo height, let's say 121, and then we'll publish, and then we see, you see it has increased. It has increased. So you can play around with the heights and all of that. So now I want to change the location. I don't like the fact that this human life care is in the middle, and then I'm seeing menu 1 by the left, menu 2 by the right. In fact, I don't even need some of these menus. Look at the way the socials are disorganized and all of that. So we're going to arrange that. First, I do not need menu 1. I do not need menu 1. So I'm going to remove it, and then I'm going to take the logo to the left hand side. Sorry. I'm going to fake. Let's refresh this thing so that everything will stabilize again. I think there was a freeze there. So go back to our header. Yes. Take away logo 2. Bring my socials here. Take my logo. Why is this logo doing like this? It doesn't want to shift, and it's going to shift. Yeah, finally. Now we publish. Now you see the arrangement. The socials is by the right hand side. The menu is here. Menu 1 logo by the left hand side. Now let's refresh this and see. Boom. You see our logo is here, the home, project, about, and our menus, and then our donate button. Now there is something again. I want us to change the colors. This is not the color I want. If you look at my logo very well, it has a blue and a green color. So my website should be blue and green, and not all this yellow and black and stuff like this. So what we're going to do is I'll come to colors, click on colors. Now I already had my colors. How did I get my colors? I opened my logo. Now I open my Chrome, and I I used color palette in order to get my colors, then color them. And then let me not make this video too long. So what I'm going to do is I will copy my first color, which is my primary color for this website. Then I'll come back to my colors. Look at this first color here, color 1. I'll click on color 1, come to the HEX, replace it with my own HEX color. You see it has changed to blue. Now I'll click anywhere. That is done. Now my secondary color, I want it to be this kind of green. I'll come to color 2, click on color 2, change my secondary color as well to something like this. It is saved. Now you see my website has changed colors. You see blue. When I'm designing all these things, I will change them. Now you see the buttons are blue, green, and all of that. Now I will publish this. Once you publish, you come back here and you refresh this. Once you refresh, see a button on is green, green, blue. Now I want my buttons to have a hover color. Yeah, go back to such that when I bring a mouse, see this one has hover. Once the mouse is there, it changes to green. Such that this Bluetooth should have a hover. Once I click on it, it changes, it adds another color. So all I'm going to do is we are going to, let's cut it short, come here. We are on home already, click edit with an element. Now I want to adjust those buttons and bring a hover color such that whenever I hover my mouse on that particular button, it is going to change color from blue to something. Let the color not be static, at least to spice up the beauty. So we're editing with Elementor. Very good. Now this is the button. You click on the button, see, click on style, see hover here, click on hover. What should it hover to? Only the hover to that green color. So click on default color, color 2. No, that's for text color, sorry. We go down, background type, color. Yeah, click on that color 2. See, gives me a green now. And then I'll come to the second button, click on the second button as well. Let me take away the structure. Click on the second button, the same thing, style, hover, color, to color 1, such that this will give us green, this will give us blue without it. Let's leave it on color 2, green, green. I think that's nice. So for the text, and then we'll put, I want us to save as draft. We publish that. So let's go back to our customize. I want to change this font. So go to typography, and then you can change your font, your button font, and whichever font, depending on what you want. I think we'll leave it this way. So This is all you need to do. Now, one last thing, because this is an NGO website, we need what we call there should be a gateway where we can pay our monies, and then I will advise that you register with Paystack, and then you use your life and all those codes and all of that. So I don't want this video to be too long. Check my other video for how to integrate Paystack into your website.